And I was thinking, what am I going to share? They know me, and today I'm going to share some of it. I just know you for so long. I feel I can share just about anything. So here you go. Are you ready? Let me know if you can see my screen. Give me thumbs up if it's yes. Awesome. Okay. Well, Coaching by Nadya is my current company where I help busy professional women and men to find balance in their health and therefore life through transformation of mindset, nutrition, and fitness, one habit at a time. And here's a few slides that I wanted to share. If you haven't seen the city I'm from yet, well, the city of St. Petersburg, Russia, those actually the pictures, well, the one on the top left is the Peterhof, which was built as a summer residence for Romanovs, and it was built after Versailles. And it's got about 300 fountains in the small little town, really beautiful. This is my family. They're all in Russia. My dad, my mom, my sister. And on the left, you can see a game, log game. It's a tiny variation. They've never seen it before. We spent about 3 hours playing the game. It's about 3 years ago. So this is actually apartment where I was as a kid all the way till the time I moved to this country. Okay, so forgive me for this personal picture, but I wanted to share this with you. This plant was given to me, guess what? 2 weeks before I moved to the United States. If you can see my picture, it was like a baby. It was a tiny one in a pot. And it's been 18 years. This picture was taken about 2 years ago. It grows like a human being, huge. So every year I go and I visit the plant and I give it a hug. It's hard to give a hug anymore to this plant. Well, I'm afraid of few things. So used to be afraid in life. I'm still afraid of heights. With that said, I did jump off the plane. Yeah, I was instructed. Feel free to scream if you like. So this is me. And I used to be afraid of public speaking, a little bit get nervous still, but I've done quite a few, including fitness training. And one of the highlights was teaching the class in Las Vegas stage. That was amazing. And 2 years ago, I decided to run my own town of city of St. Petersburg. It was the White Knights Marathon of 26 miles in the whole area of this beauty. And in fact, one of my running mates here in Dallas joined me because it was a European football tournament around the Europe. So St. Petersburg was participating town in the FIFA, the European football competition. So this is my city. And well, dreams do come true. I put on my very first vision board. You can see it was not that long time ago. I put on my board that I want to go on the trip and I forgot about it. I put the board away and a year and a half later, I went on that trip. It was actually a trip earned by Shackley and I went to another one after that. So when you visualize, it happens. And when I moved to this country, here's where my life goes. I'm going to share with you something I normally don't share. You probably heard my story of health and wellness and all that. But imagine when you move into a different life, whether it's location, whether it's new family, you've got children, so something dramatically different in your life. Well, that time, 2003, everything was different in my life. I moved to a different country. In 2004, I had my first baby. It's a different language. Nobody taught me that language. It was German at my school. It was a struggle of all elements of emotional, personal, mental, everywhere, like to the point where, sometimes you wake up in the morning or actually go to bed at night and you can't sleep and you think, is this it? Am I going to do it again tomorrow and the day after tomorrow and again and again? When is it going to stop? Because if I keep going like this is just not the life that I want. My case was really taking care of my kids, taking care of everyone else, everything else. And the body is like yelling back at you, something wrong, this is not right. And that was the time when I said, I didn't say it to myself, I know now enough is enough, I got to do something. And in fact, I'm going to share this with you. Here's what I did. Now I see it clearly, but I went on the journey of figuring out what do I need to help me. Well, first of all, I don't say this expression often, but fix my mind. Like, why am I down talking to myself, like bullying myself in my head, how not good I am in everything? And how you do one thing is how you do everything. If I'm not good enough, what I see in the mirror, my bank account is not good enough either. So then I looked at how do I really look at nutrition to help me feel how I want to feel, and what I need to do with the proper movement for my body to help me be the healthy me. So that's what I call the ultimate transformation right now. So let me jump real quick, and I'd like to share with you, that's where I was thinking, what I need to share with this beautiful crowd that already kind of knows me. But I'd like to share with you some recent testimonials. And she has had 2 major car wrecks that ended into 2 spinal injuries and brain injury. And she came to me, she said, I want to hike, bike, I want to be active, especially in the winter, summertime. She loves skiing. And we started working on balance. We started working on her pelvic complex, her hip complex, so all around how can I manage my body when I bike, when I ski, when I hike. And she just recently went to a chiropractor, and the chiropractor looked at her and he said, what have you been doing? Your lumbar pelvic complex is so much stronger. You feel better and toner. So, and she had been working out with me about 2 months by that time. Stephanie is my next one. She, well, actually, hold on. Anita, she's over 80 years old, and she's got 2 grandchildren she's babysitting, and she says, I just can't keep up with those 6-year-olds. They're running too fast, they're too active, and I even going upstairs to follow them is a little hard. So that testimonial was actually written, and you don't have to read it, I'll speak, 2 weeks into our working out. The first thing she noticed when she's driving back, she can actually look back, and not feel pain in her neck. And then she said, I went to do this is personal, I went to do my eyebrows, and I have to hold my neck for so long, and it doesn't hurt anymore. 2 weeks of strength training that we worked, all from home. I'm home, she's at home. Stephanie came to me and she said, I've been overweight all my life. I just want to lose weight, help me. She wanted to focus on really weight loss in nutrition aspect. And we took it as the ultimate transformation. Yes, let's focus on nutrition, and let's talk about what is fitness. How is my mindset? Is my mindset, I will never lose weight? At the end of the program, she said something that is really stuck in my head. She said, weight loss is not about weight loss. It's much deeper than that. It's about quality of my life. And Bob, you can see his picture, but I actually will change to this picture. How old do you think he is?
I can't see.
Your screen isn't changing, Nadya.
Oh, wow. Okay. Why didn't you say anything? Because I'm going through these beautiful pictures. Okay. Wow. I wonder. Oh, because I did not. Okay. I did not change the presentation. I should unshare and share again. Do you see it now?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you missed all the beautiful pictures, but how about this one? How old is he?
75.
64.
Okay, so he came to me he says, I want to be stronger, I want to be fitter, what do I need to do? We actually have been working out for quite a while by now. He's 70. He has 11% body fat. And you can see he's working out like sometimes 35-year-old cannot do. It is amazing to watch the progress when you're really helping your body with all aspects of your life, through mindset, nutrition, through fitness. It is possible. So I'm going to actually, well, let me see if I can. Julie, how much time do I have?
Yeah, we're just getting right about time.
Okay, so this was Stephanie that I shared about. She said nutrition is weight loss is more just about weight loss. This is Anita, whose neck was feeling better, and Anne is feeling so much better in her strength and ready to actually go out and do hiking. So I will stop sharing my screen, and I'd like to, I know Denise is here. I gave her the floor till the very end of my presentation. And let me share the final thought with you, and I'll then give the floor for whoever would like to share more. So here's my final thought. Can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay, it's challenging manipulating. So please look at that it's really possible to be who you want to be. It's possible to get what you want, and it's possible to feel what you want to feel. What you want, I made it on purpose, is to have bad enough desire to start it. This is the key word, now. Sometimes we say, oh, it's too late in my life. It's never too late, and here's why. Because the only time each one of us have, whether I'm 42 or 82, is the moment, which is now. So let's help our bodies, this is the key, to make the rest of our lives the best of our lives. With that said, thank you very much for listening. And if there's any more time, I will leave the floor for more testimonials.
Thanks, Nadia.
Very good. Anybody have a question for her? We have time maybe for at least one question if anybody has anything or they would want to maybe know more about. If not, you can obviously reach out to her offline. Very good.
Can I go first?
What's that?
I'm asking Denise if I can go first.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say that Nadia is sneaky. The first, I got a coupon. When we were meeting in person, we'd give each other little gifts, and I got a coupon to a gym, and I said, I hate exercise. And she goes, what do you like to do? And I said, Tai Chi. And she goes, well, do Tai Chi. So I did for a while. And then I had an incident where I lost my balance, and I thought I was going to get severely injured. And it scared me enough that I went to Nadia and I said, I need strength training. And that's what we worked on. And at some point, she's like, well, why don't you join this group of aerobics? And I'm like, oh, that's exercise. I don't want to do that. She goes, well, just come and see. And if you like it. And I went and I liked the ladies and I go, okay, I can do this. So I switched to doing that. And I said, but I'll never be able to breathe like that. And then, you know, weeks later, and you have to understand how she talks while we're working, and she keeps it changed up too. She said, see, you're breathing like I am. And I'm like, I am. That's sneaky.
Very good.
It's
Good
a good
observation.
sneaky.
Anybody else?
Well, I also can jump in there. Her online class, doing it online, I think with learning to do things differently over the COVID season, really you need to be able to do things differently. And what she does at home online is wonderful. I mean, you get just as much effect, just as much, in fact, more probably in some ways, because you're not distracted. You get more done, and it changed my life. I really believe it saved me from dying from COVID when I had it, because of what I did with Nadia. So thank you, Nadia. Great presentation, Nadia.
Very good. Very good. Well, next week, obviously, we won't be meeting on